Hi all. Thank you for paying attention to our review. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to give this video a thumbs up in advance. Your thumbs up is greatly needed to spread the project, Guru.Markets. Now we will compare the main indicators of the corporation LMND Incorporated, ticker LMND. This review is based on current information as of August 14, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company LMND Incorporated belongs to the subcategory Other Insurance. 27 organizations take part in the comparison. This is very representative. We start with summary data for the company. A little further, we will look at each indicator in more detail. If you want, you can pause it. You can consider each parameter of the company being studied carefully. Access to the table with the classification of company tickers is absolutely free and free. I kindly ask you to share the review among your friends. Well, let's get started. Market capitalization of the organization LMND Inc. is $1.11 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $197 billion. LMND Inc. has a share of 0.565% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.62 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $118 billion. LMND Incorporated accounts for a share of 0.531%. Having compared the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Share LMND Inc. in a subcategory in case of market value assessment is 0.565%. The book value is 0.531%, which is 6% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The analyzed company's debt obligations amount to $0.069 billion. Financial liabilities to book value amount to 11.1% of equity. Score based on the company's debt level, good, 1 point. The company's stock market value to earnings balance is 0. The subcategory average is 10.5, which is worse than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the stock price to earnings ratio in comparison within the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$208 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is bad for the company. An assessment of the estimated future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's price to revenue ratio is 2.8. The average for subcategory 1 is 180% higher than the average for subcategory. Evaluation of the market value to revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $400 million. Forward revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is very bad for the company's prospects. Assessment of projected future revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. If you are interested in our analytics, then we kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. The margin is -52.3%, with an average in the subcategory of 9.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 61.9%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.624%. This is 10% more than the share of market capitalization. And this fact reflects the discrepancy between the company's exchange price LMND Incorporated, rather towards underestimation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the organization is $882,000. Whereas for the subcategory, it is $974,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 9.4%. Estimation of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Profit per employee minus $165,700. Average for the subcategory, $92,800. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 79%. Estimation of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The share of sales for each company employee is $317,000. By subcategory, $969,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 206%. Estimation of sales volume for each company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 32.9%, with a subcategory average of 4.5%. This is an assessment of the possible risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 36% for the company LMND Incorporated. Whereas for the subcategory, this level is approximately 49%. Technically, securities of the subcategory are valued higher than those of LMND Incorporated. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price LMND Incorporated and subcategory shares. We see that over 12 months, the promotions LMND Inc. showed a change of 3.2%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory, 44.7%. This doesn't say anything unambiguously, but you need to keep this fact in mind. Before announcing the final grade, we kindly ask, leave your rating of the company LMND Inc. in the comments to this security assessment. We monitor every comment and try to respond to almost every response in the comments. Your comments greatly help the development of the channel Guru.Markets. Total result, minus 6 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 0.3 points. If you look broadly, within the entire stock market in general, we will see that the average score for the entire market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against the company's score of minus 6 points LMND Inc. Let's go to the order table. It is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions by the information and reference system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of securities valuation LMND Incorporated, Guru.Markets. Open a deal for a reason LMND Inc. This is one of the most overvalued companies in the subcategory. Let me remind you, earlier May 25, 2024, an order has been published, ticker ROOT. Information and reference system Guru.Markets A decision has been made on this order. Close the order. The profit was 17%. Thank you all very much for watching to the end and for using the help System.GURU.Markets. You all truly are the most excellent audience.